the learning aspect. Jaipur, Prayagraj, Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Gujarat, Hyderabad, Chennai, Ahmedabad. Okay, awesome. Multiple cities. So that is from all across India. Great, great. And also let me know in the comment section that what exactly you do. Like, are you a coach? Are you a consultant? Are you a freelancer? Like, what do you do? Are you an agency owner or you're a marketer, doctor, course, freelancer, coach, NLP, freelancer, YouTuber, businessman, fitness coach, agency owner. So we have a mixture of creators over here, relationship coaches, financial planners. Okay, awesome, perfect, perfect. Great engagement, guys. So before we get started today, I want to ask you a couple of questions so that I can understand my audience better, so that I can deliver the best things to you. What is the major reason that you are joining this webinar? Like, what do you exactly want to learn out of this masterclass, this webinar that we are doing today? Scale up, learning paid advertising, anything else? Get clients, high ticket selling, learn new skills, scaling up high ticket clients and how to convert them. All right. And how many, all of you all, how much are you exactly charging for your current services or for the current thing that you have? How much do you charge? How does your pricing look like? 10 to 15K, 150K, 1000, 45K, 12K, 4000, 10K. I have to start 25K, very less. 5,000, 299, 1 lakh, 8,000. Keep it coming, guys. How much do you charge right now? 1500, 499. Okay. Now let me ask you this. What exactly is high ticket to you? What do you think specifically high ticket actually means? And how much should you be even charging in high ticket? 50,000, 10,000, 30K to 3 lakhs, 25,000, any number over 1 lakh, $2,000, 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Okay. What if I told you that today the things that I'm going to teach you, you can actually take existing what you're charging right now and charge more than $1,000 plus for your services. Like if you're charging 20K, 10K also, we will show you exactly how to charge 80,000 to 1 lakh, 2 lakh and more for your services. Who would be ready to learn that? And who want to actually learn that how can you increase your price, how can you make sure that you're charging high ticket without adding a lot of things to your fulfillment? Are you ready to learn? Awesome. Great, guys. So before we get started, as you know, like Aditya also mentioned that, go on social media, create some noise. You're spending your Saturday morning over here with us. So that is really, really amazing. I know how important the weekends are, that you want to have fun, go out, but you're here learning. So go put that commitment on social media. Tag a super profiler, tag me, so that we can repost you and we can make sure someone makes their workout to attend this. That's really cool. So I'm going to make sure that we are going to give you amazing value. Go tag us on social media, create that noise. If you're going to put it out in the universe, and then only you will get it back. Okay. With that being said, let us all get started. Let me just share my screen. So today I'm going to show you exactly how can you monetize your existing services and charge high ticket. And how will you do that is by using a framework that I have personally created, guys. And this framework has been used by all of my successful clients who are making 5 to 10 lakh rupees a month in their businesses. Now, let me ask you this. What is the goal that you have? Like, how much do you want to be making in your business? How much do you want to be making in your business? Let us know in the comment section. 5 lakhs per month, 10 lakhs, 10 crore, 10 lakh per month, minimum 1 lakh per month, 80,000, 1 crore. Anyone else? How much do you want to be making on a monthly basis in your business? 5 lakhs, 15K, $1,000, $10,000, $20,000. Okay, awesome. So guess what? My clients have been able to do that. And you know why? Because they use this 6-figure breakthrough offer framework that allows you to charge high ticket confidently. Most quality leads, they are getting bad leads, it is because organic you cannot get those leads. Well, that is completely false. You can easily get those kind of leads organically as well, even with your current audience. Like, everybody knows at least 100 people around them. Do you know at least 100 people around you? Like, social media, Facebook, Instagram, your acquaintances, your relatives, your friends, friends ke friends, like, you know, 132,000 followers. That's amazing. So I think today is definitely going to help you get some clients then, Abhishek. So we all know at least 100 people around us, correct? Now, the biggest mistake what people actually make is that if you guys have these kind of followers, you should be making more than 10 lakhs a month. I guys personally have only 5 lakhs, 5,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm still able to monetize it, because of the framework that I'm going to show you today. So just imagine the kind of followers you have, the kind of income you should be making, like you are missing out on tons of money. So with that being said, as I was mentioning before, that everybody knows at least 100 people around them, correct? So 100 people, let's say you can find 2 to 3 people who can actually avail your services. Do you think you can find at least 2 to 3 people who can avail your services? Yes, maybe, yes, not sure. Anyone else, guys? Do you think you can find at least few people who can avail your services? Maybe you're a coach, you're a marketer, anyone. It is possible. Everyone can do that. And let me tell you this story. When I started my business in 2020, I actually started by my acquaintances. So I started with running a marketing agency. I was a social media marketer back then. I contacted my old school and I told the principal, look, sir, like I've started my marketing agency and I think that we can really help you to increase your admissions and build a great brand on social media. And I got paid, like my first client paid me 25,000 rupees, and that was from my acquaintance. It was not outside of my circle, it was from my acquaintance, you know. So but the only reason why I was able to do that is because we had a 6-figure breakthrough offer in place. Now, when I started out, I made a lot of mistakes, and over a period of time, after working with 400 plus clients, after creating endless case studies on, helping them make 10, 20, 30, and even 1 crore per month, we have been able to actually figure out that what does it take for you to charge high ticket confidently. And what we call that is a 6-figure breakthrough offer. So the main reason why coaches struggle is because they're not selling products. They're selling products. They're not selling transformation. Coaches, consultants, freelancers, anybody. So let me ask you this. How many of you charge on the basis of how much work are you doing? Like, are you spending 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, or maybe 10 hours, or maybe like half an hour also? How many of you charge based on the kind of amount of time you're spending? That is completely wrong. Completely wrong. You cannot charge based on the time of amount of time you're spending, because if you do that, then you are never going to charge high ticket. All right. So let me tell you one thing. This is your current offer, and this is what breakthrough offer is. There are 6 steps that will help you to go from your current offer and move towards breakthrough offer. All right. Now let's get into these steps one by one. Are you all excited? Everyone, are you excited? I need some energy in the chat because I keep doing crazy amount of events and everything. And using these, like these events are very, very powerful. Every month we do 2 to 3 big events like this, and I need that energy. So keep going that energy in the chat. Let me just open my presentation over here as well. Give me a second. So any industry can fit into these six pillars, and you can create a breakthrough offer. Let me ask you this. First thing is, do you know that there is a huge problem in your industry? Like, yes or no? Do you know that there are some problems in your industry, in your market, that you can solve? So, for example, I work a lot with coaches specifically, and I specialize them in getting high ticket clients. And I know the biggest problem in the coaching industry is that either they are relying on referrals, either they are, just focusing upon like low ticket people, or they are doing webinars, or, uh, they are not, they are just getting bargaining clients. So I know my industry's problem. So for your breakthrough offer to work, you should know your industry's problem really, really well. Okay. Second thing is years wasted. So how many people over here think that you have wasted a lot of time, or you have wasted a lot of amount of money and time, but you haven't seen the results yet? How many of you feel that? So many memes. Just imagine in front of you, if you get an offer that is going to promise you that they are going to save your time. Why wouldn't you buy that? Right? Third pillar is that it is difficult to solve alone. The reason why you are on this webinar today is because you're looking for some sort of guidance or some sort of help to be able to do this, right? You're looking for that particular thing. So, if you are someone who's looking for help, and if you are also, and the problem is that you're not able to solve it alone, it's difficult for you to solve it alone. If you were able to solve it alone, you wouldn't be spending your Saturday morning over here, correct? So that is what it is all about, that your offer needs to be able to help them. It is difficult to find an expert, and that's why people are not buying your offer. They don't have 100% certainty that you can help them, and they need fast results. Now, when you bridge this gap, that is when you create a breakthrough offer. And breakthrough offer is the only thing that is going to help you attract high ticket clients consistently. So if your breakthrough offer addresses the size of the problem, like a very big problem, it's solving a very big problem in the market, you will be able to charge 1 lakh or more. Stay with me, I'll give you examples. If your breakthrough offer is able to give time of the problem, like if it's able to get them solved in a less amount of time, you will be able to charge high ticket. The complexity of the problem. Just imagine. So this morning I was speaking to a prospect, and I was in a sales call with her, and she actually helps people to get cured of cancer without spending, without doing chemotherapies and all that stuff, using simple Ayurveda. And all those medicines really don't cost a lot. Just imagine how much can she actually charge for this service, and what kind of complex and expensive problem she is charging. She can actually charge 3 to 4 lakhs for this particular service as well. Why? Because your one chemo session is way more than 3 to 4 lakh, and she's saving you all those time and all those energy and all those expense and everything. it is the way you charge is also related to the kind of problem that you're solving. Now, sophistication of the method. Whatever you're teaching them, the way, however you're teaching them, what is the sophistication of the particular method? How much it is known to the market? If it's the market is very unaware of your method, then probably they will find some hesitation. But if your market is like very well aware of the method, then they'll not find that kind of hesitation. Then their level of certainty in you, their level of certainty in you, like they have to be very very certain that you are the right person that can help them out. And speed of results, everybody needs fast results these days. Everyone needs fast results. So the 6 elements of breakthrough offer, plus when you like have all of these 6 elements of the breakthrough offer, plus when you have this particular who, what, and how, and you're targeting over here, what is who, what, and how? Who are you targeting? Like you're targeting men, women, children, parents, teenagers, whatever you're targeting, agency owners, marketers, coaches, business coaches, whatever. And then what are you helping them with? What is the one specific thing that you are going to help them with? Okay. And then how? What is the method that you take them through? That is the breakthrough offer over here. So let's get into the first stage of creating your offer. And again, I need your attention and engagement so that you are consistently creating your own offer with me. An offer contains of 3 elements: who, what, and how. So who is as known as your niche, or who do you want to help? What is the kind of person that you are looking to help? Okay, what is the kind of person that you're looking to help? So you must be like, Aditi, but I don't know what my niche is, or I've been struggling with this for a lot of like a very long time. So let's solve this bigger problem for you. What is a niche? Who or person, and what or problem? This is the niche. This overlap is the niche. Okay, so let's say I'm solving a problem for coaches on how can they get high ticket clients organically and consistently. That is my niche. Similarly, you figure out that who can you help and what problem can you solve for them. That is a niche for you. Okay, niche is the overlap between who and what. So when people say you have to go narrow, go narrow. That is a bit confusing because you never know you narrow enough or are you too broad. But over a period of time, when you're constantly upgrading your skills, when you're constantly working with clients, you will know that what narrow is and what it is not. So the easy way to understand your niche is that rather than going narrow like this, your niche is the balance between your who and your what. Got it? Guys, any questions so far? So let's say you're a relationship coach. I'll give you a couple of examples over here to help you understand this concept much better. You are working with women, and then you're working with divorced women. Okay. So over here, you're a relationship coach for divorced women. Your niche is not just women, but it's divorced women. So it becomes more specific. Another example is, let's say you're targeting CEOs, but the problem that you're solving for them is lack of confidence. So what does this mean? You're working with your niches for CEOs who are unconfident CEOs. So wrong example is both are too broad. Like you're working with anyone who has lack of money. Doesn't really work. This is a very big mistake that you are doing. And both are too narrow. Like you're working with women with cancer who are divorced. It's like very narrow. So one has to be broad and one has to be narrow. For example, you're working with women, but women who are only divorced. So first milestone is that you're identifying your niche. Remember, niche is the sorry guys, niche is the balance between the who and the problem that you're solving for them. So the what, now let's get into what. That is the second element. What is known as what will you help them achieve, or what is the one big transformation that they will get working with you. Let me all give you an example. Okay, Again, let's say you're a relationship coach, and you are solving problems for people who are you're solving problems for maybe couples who might end up getting a divorce if they if they don't solve the existing problems that is in front of them. So let me ask you this question. Now, a lot of people think that, Aditi, high ticket is expensive. What if people don't pay me XYZ? So I will solve these problems for you right away. Let's say, for example, you are charging only 1 lakh rupees for your services, and you are a person who is going working with those couples to
Aditi,
solve their
you
relationship issues. So they'll pay you 1 lakh.
Aditi, you will have to share your
Yeah.
screen again. I think your screen sharing has gotten out.
Yeah, I know. Screen sharing is removed because I wanted to explain this
All right.
concept.
All right, all
Yeah.
right. Makes sense.
Was saying that, let's say you're a relation, they are paying you 1 lakh rupees. So how will you react to this? You'll be like, yeah, I might be charging a lot and all that stuff, but that's completely wrong. If they don't come to you and they don't solve the issues that is happening between their couple, what will happen? They might end up getting a divorce. First thing, they might also have to pay to the lawyers for the divorce. They will have to make sure that they are going out in the market, and they're facing their relatives, and there is emotional trauma and emotional pain. Do you think all that is expensive, or do you think paying you and taking your services is much more cheaper? Which one is more cheaper, taking your services or going out and not solving the problem that is in between them? Of course, taking your services is much more cheaper, right? The reason why we are doing this is because the reason why I shared this example and this exercise is because so that you don't hesitate charging high ticket, and you're focusing, and people will only pay you high ticket if they want to have transformations. If you're willing to give them transformations, then only they will be willing to pay you high ticket. How many of you think that your services are giving them transformations right now? Like big transformations, and then it makes sense for them to pay you 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh rupees. If someone works with you, it can literally change their life upside down. And people who are saying me in the comment section, also let me know what exactly you do and how are you creating those transformations. Now, there's a person A and person B. This is where your current state, your prospect is at current state, and this is exactly where they want to be. And the milestone is, think about one big transformation that people will get after working with you. Let's say they can make a lot of money. They can save their time. Any single thing that they can do. I'm seeing so many good comments in the section. I'm a healer. I help people get rid of this in relationship, normal life, market course, emotional trauma. This is amazing. So you need to ask yourself, why aren't you able to charge high ticket yet? Let me give example on how charging ticket. Just one second, guys. Yep, got it. This is the breakthrough offer statement framework. Take a screenshot, all right? Everyone, take a screenshot and make sure that you are taking, like, what the framework is. Doing such great work. You're all making sure that, whatever you're doing is of high quality help, but you deserve to get paid for this as well. So screenshot of this framework. I'll also be giving examples. So I help niche to achieve desire through your new method without having any old ways. So we have identified what is niche working towards. Now, what is the desire? Desire is the goal that market wants to achieve. My market wants to make $10,000 a month or 10 lakhs per month. They want to make it organically, and my method is called reverse attraction marketing. And they want to do it without spending loads of money on paid ads or doing complex funnels. So, when you add the without part, it is the pain that you are going to add of your market. It is the pain that your market doesn't want to do. So, you will eliminate that. Just imagine, I tell you that I help creators make 10 lakhs per month through reverse attraction marketing without doing any paid ads or without doing any complex funnels. How many would you be willing to buy that offer? And how many, let's not even talk about buying. How many of you will at least get curious that what exactly is present in this offer and how can she help me out? Does this generate enough curiosity in you? Right? Oh, we have so many questions as well. Yeah. So that is the goal of break from statement, because you need to understand, once someone has the curiosity, the curious bug, the curiosity thing that this is why someone can work, this is why this person can help me out, this is why I can do that, then guess what happens? You actually put that curiosity and have your breakthrough offer. Just you live, like a pretty cool thing. I'll just show this to you. Everyone's using Instagram right now, right? Everyone is on Instagram. How many followers do you have on your Instagram, everyone? How many followers do you currently have here on your Instagram, like your current Instagram?
I think, folks, Aditi is joining us again in next few minutes. I think there was some internet issue, but thank you all so much for joining in and engaging in this session. I think this interaction is what really makes it very, very unique. Yeah, Aditi, you've joined us again.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, everyone. Maybe some network issue happened as it's raining a lot right now. Yep. So, guys, as we were here, how many followers do you have on your Instagram? 245K followers, 50K followers, 56K, 3 lakh, 60. Okay. Anyone else? 132K, 10K. Awesome. Awesome. Now, guess what? I only have 5,233 followers, and we are still able to consistently, like get high ticket clients. We're still able to do that. Why? Because I'll show you exactly how is SuperProfile helping me do the same, how can you do the same, and how can you use a couple of features from SuperProfile to monetize that. So if you see, I have written over here, helping coaches scale to 30K per month using reverse attraction marketing. Okay. What does that exactly mean? Then what I do is I help coaches scale to $30,000 a month using my method. Now, the second line is very, very interesting. DM leads to learn how to get 20 plus leads in 24 hours. I get every single day, we are getting in our DMs and we are getting messages like leads, 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 ma'am, please send me the training, leads, leads, all that stuff. So this call to action helps me to generate inbound leads automatically. Then what? I have added my Calendly over here, but what you can do over here is you can just put down, book your free consultation and add your super profile link. So what can I mean, Aditya can actually help you to and show you that how does that happen and everything. But you can add your super profile link, and from that super profile directly people can actually book sales calls with you directly without you even having to lift a finger, only if you have your bio optimized like this. But if you need your bio to be optimized, you need to create your breakthrough offer. Second thing over here is that these three pinned posts are very, very important. This will help you to gain trust, build authority, and make sure that you're generating more and more inbound leads. Okay. So, for example, first pinned post, from zero to making 500K in sales and business coach in 2 years without even having a huge following. And then I share all of my learnings. Okay, what did I exactly do? And then I give a call to action, and you can see people are constantly commenting 10K, 10K. Whoever wants to start making $10,000 with us, they're commenting 10K, 10K, and we are sending them our super profile links and getting sales calls booked directly. You book on the call, you go on the call, and you are closing the deal. Second type of post, that is $1.3 million in client results. So this, like, what can people expect if they join work with me, if take my services? So I have put down all of my, like, testimonials over here. Like, we had a 2 crore $500,000, like 2 crore launch in 7 days. He made $100,000 in 10 months, like all these things. And then I write down a caption, and then again you can see people are commenting 100K, 100K, 100K. A caption of all the like, if you want to work with me, just comment 100K and I'll reach out to you to see how can I help. And then the third post is very important, because if you know, on Instagram what happens is that there's so many creators. People want to work with people that whose story they resonate with. It's very, very important that people want to work with people who can resonate with the who story they resonate with. So I created a post, like a reel format, and I put down my entire story. So I'm going to show that to you right now. Let me just 1 second. So what does this story do? This story actually makes sure that your market is connecting with you personally and emotionally, which is so important. And when all of this together happens, you are actually able to book those high ticket sales calls, and then you go on the sales call and you close people from there. How powerful that is. So Aditya, can you also, like, quickly take 3 to 4 minutes and show them exactly how can they create a call application link using SuperProfile?
Sure, Aditi, I'll just take people through that. And
Yeah.
it's like super convenient. I think you should also use SuperProfile instead of Calendly, because it's
Yeah,
much
yeah.
more.
Planning to switch on that.
Right. So it is much more intuitive. It is much better in terms of the whole experience. But here is what bookings section in SuperProfile looks like. All that you have to do is come here. People have to add their calendars. That is something that they can check through settings as well. So it will just mark your availability. So if you're available, let's say from 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., you can select your availability. You can connect your calendars. For example, this is my calendar. People may have multiple calendars for multiple email IDs that they may use. So that's something that's connected here. We have Cosmo Connect also here with us, which is something like Google Meet and Zoom, but it allows you with a much better experience. So, for example, if you and I are having this meeting, you can in fact tell a person to charge more if someone is taking more time than what you had originally given. So, for example, if someone has booked half an hour call with you, in last 5 minutes, if you feel that the meeting is exceeding, you can just tell that person that, hey, if you want to recharge or if you want to extend this call, then you pay extra money for next half an hour or 15 minutes, howsoever long that extension is required. So this is something very, very useful for a lot of astrologers, a lot of consultants to be using it. And I'll just take you through sessions. Here you will see that I have different sort of sessions. So I conduct all my hiring interviews through this. I have a quick chat sort of section here as well. And if I go and edit it, you will see that I can edit each and every aspect. That, for example, if this is something I am doing it on Google Meet, this is possible here. If I want to charge a fixed price or keep it free or let the customer decide the amount, that is also very much possible here. And you can also add different sort of qualifying questions. For example, whenever I do my hiring, I basically ask them what role have they applied for, and I also request them to upload their CV or work samples, so that whenever I have some request with me, I'm able to see what that particular request is for. So these are a few things that are very, very helpful. One more important feature that we have recently added is called international pricing. This is keeping in mind purchasing power parity. For example, if something is sold here in India for 100 rupees, why don't you charge your international client 300 or 400 rupees, depending upon the standards of living that exist there? So, a lot of our creators who have international clients had actually requested for international pricing, and they have seen 72% increase in their earnings just by enabling this one thing. So this is very, very helpful. Also, you can see all your bookings here. For example, today I have no booking, but I have completed more than 173 sessions. And I can basically look at each and every one of those sessions. If I wanted to cancel something, I have also canceled 8 meetings because of my unavailability, or there might have been some urgent work, but you will be able to see so many of these meetings here. For example, on 14th of June, I had this call with Monica. I have, basically seen something like this. And now, if I wanted to ask for a review, which is I'm asking Monica to basically tell me how that meeting went, I can basically ask for a review. And whatever Monica says, all of those things will be saved here as responses. These are basically testimonials for you. I have been rated 4.8 stars out of all the meetings that I have done, and people have given really good feedback. Now, this feedback is something that I can share it with the world. And this is very, very interesting feature of Super Profiles booking page, that all these graphics are automatically made, which means that you do not have to go to Canva to create a graphic. You do not have to go to any other platform to post it. All that I have to do is I click on X, this Twitter, and it will be automatically posted to Twitter as well. So this feature is very, very important for all those people who are trying to monetize by their time. And a lot of consultants actually can use this product very effectively. I've seen a lot of Instagrammers to be, using it. I'll just, give you some example here. For example, Parveen is she is lawyer mom, and she is using SuperProfile, and she is using SuperProfile to give out parenting consultation. For example, if you come here, you will see that she is selling worksheets. She is selling, different sort of things on SuperProfile, but she's using SuperProfile majorly for booking sessions with her. So when people basically come here, they click that, okay, I want a one-on-one session with Parveen. She is an expert in parenting. People click here, people select time of their choice. For example, I'm free on next Saturday at 12 p.m. I go to proceed. And then this is one custom question that Parveen is asking, like, because she is a parenting coach, she's asking how old is a child. Then I basically fill this information, fill out rest of the details, confirm and pay, and that money will automatically go to Parveen. So a lot of people who are giving out their time for free, this is a wonderful feature for them to monetize with their time. And people like Parveen have been able to earn in lakhs just by giving out such time. So this is a wonderful product that we have made for people, for consultants who are giving out consulting sessions. Bookings is a wonderful product. I request all of you to go try it out. There are wonderful features. Whatever your offerings are, you just click on this thing and a graphic is already made. So just try to understand how we at SuperProfile Cosmo Feed are trying to help you in covering all your workflows, from automating your sessions to pay gating it so that it is easier for you to collect payments, and then having these features where your graphics are already made, and if you put it here, these are already scheduled on social media. It makes the work so much easier for a creator who is trying to put out content, is trying to put value into their content, so that they do not have to waste so much of their time in just doing this manual work. Let SuperProfile, let Cosmo Feed take care of these operational aspects of your business so that you can concentrate on something that you are really good at, which is creating content. This has been the mission of SuperProfile, and we are really happy that we have been able to change so many lives doing it. So thank you, Aditi. I think you can take it ahead from here.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered most of the things. I just wanted to make sure that, people can get a gist of how can they integrate these strategies and use super profile together to be able to do it. Obviously, we need more time to cover high sales and marketing and all that together. But yeah, in webinars, I know we have limited time so that we can cover only one or two concepts going over.
Right, right. I think thank you so much for taking out time and being able to answer a lot of questions that are there. But I think there are few questions that people are like, asking. Maybe we can address some of
Yeah.
them related to having their clients and running ads effectively. What do you think should be an effective strategy for paid ads with respect to having getting high ticket clients? Do you think that high ticket clients can be converted through paid ads?
So what I specifically focus upon is that I don't believe that you need paid ads if you're not making at least 10 like at least 5 lakhs per month. Before that, you don't have to do paid ads. Organic is more than enough to be able to convert your people into high ticket sales. Again, you need to understand that paid ads are just a way to help you get leads. वो clients लाके नहीं देते, they don't bring you clients, they just get you leads. And organic can do that as well. So it's on organic are more nurtured and qualified leads compared to paid ads, because paid ads पे तो कोई भी XYZ Tom, Dick, and Harry, anybody can click on it. And people are doing that. That's why junk leads are so high. But on organic, you can qualify the people that you book sales calls with. So I
True.
believe that, organic is much better if you're not making like 5 lakhs a month at least.
Right, right. I think this has been our experience as well, that, for people who have, purchasing power of such high tickets, it is very important to build trust first. And I think that comes over a period of time. I don't think that just a 10 seconds sort of ad can really build that trust. At most, it can, just give you an email ID or phone number, but then you have to nurture it by building trust. So that's there. Someone is asking that they are currently charging 50K for 2 months live training and 1 year hand holding support. I think this is a stock market coach currently getting a batch of 10 with referrals only. So a very high referral funnel working for them. They want to charge upwards of 1 lakh and a batch of 25. How can they do it? Do you have any suggestions for them?
So first of all, I would not recommend you to charge this low because stock market is a very good skill, and if you're really really good at what you do, you should increase your prices because from there people can always like using this skill, people can always make money. So for example, I also work with a wealth coach, and he's my wealth coach too, and he's charging 2.5 lakhs for his 6 month program. Now the promise, because he's charging based on the outcome. वो ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा है कि मैं तुम्हें स्टॉक मार्केट सिखाऊंगा एंड यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग विथ मी. नो, he charges based on what is the outcome that people are going to generate after working with him. What are the skills that they are going to be able to clearly learn after working with him? And you're in the stock market niche, the money industry, so you have to be also a little bit careful around it. You might not want to go around and make big claims of the things that have worked for you. I mean, it's good that it has worked for you because stock market niche and the finance sector is a little bit like moderated by the government and everything. So you want to make sure that you are only focusing on giving the skills to people and becoming really good at it. Now, if you're giving a 1 year of hand holding, instead of just charging them for once, you can actually tell them, okay, let me charge you 50,000 for 3 months. Isme we will learn all of this. I'll give you all of this. You can get lifetime access to the course. If you need my continuous support and mentorship after 3 months, you pay me 10,000 rupees recurring every month. So the
Right.
longer they are with you, they'll also be paying you, and your lifetime value per client will increase.
Right, right. I think Dr. Kedia, he is also a SEBI registered expert. So I think Dr. Kedia in this market where people have so much of distrust in terms of getting right guidance. I think something like this, a SEBI registration badge, it really builds trust there, and I think it can really help you to stand out in the market by showing or using this more often. That's one thing. And of course, as Aditi has mentioned, you can really increase your ticket size, because I believe you are currently working with folks who are just getting started. So maybe try to build a batch of folks who are seasoned professionals, like traders who are core traders who are not just getting started, because if they are just getting started, they would want just educational value from your batch, and then try to do very small ticket size of trading. But then if you have other some insider club or an advanced level of batch, there you can say that people who have only probably a ticket size higher than, let's say, 5 lakh worth of investment that they would want to do, you would want to work only with them. So people who are
That's
ready
a
to
great idea. It actually makes sure that you're working with people who eventually have the money to also pay you high ticket.
Right, right. So I think, there the stakes would be much higher. And in fact, this is something that we have seen with a lot of creators on Cosmo Feed and SuperProfile, especially in finance category, doing that. They have one offering, which is a massy offering, very, very big audience base, but the ticket size is very small. But then from that audience base, they are able to get a lot of people who are worthy of paying higher ticket size. So that's there. I think one more question is around. So this is by Pranav, who has asked, I'm charging 1 month 2,999 and 4,999 for 2 months, 6 months. But I'm getting very low numbers, like 25 members, old members who are renewal. I want to grow in Instagram to get quality leads with some reels. will it work out? So are reels effective for getting a ticket size of 3,000, 5,000, that sort of thing?
Reels are just for traffic purposes. Your offer will make sure that will you be able to charge 3,000, 5,000, or 20,000 rupees also. That's why you need to have a good offer. If the offer is not good, no matter how many high quality reels you create, it will not work. You have to make sure that the reels are only generating traffic. They come to your profile, they see your offer, and if the offer is good, they'll message you to buy the services.
Absolutely. One more question. Consultant charge कितना रखना चाहिए for affiliate marketing skills? So for a skill like this, I think it is very difficult to advise you in terms of how much you should be charging, because you are the best judge of your skill. But a few factors that really help in deciding the price is what your competitors are charging, so that you know a rough figure around which you need to play, because people are always going to come with things like, okay, that person is charging this much, why are you charging this high or less, right? And if the question is around higher charges, then you should have a definite answer, that what is your differentiation, how is your offering much better than rest of the counterparts for which you are charging a premium. So this premium is nothing but a differentiation cost attached to something that is available in market. So I think that's there. You should put out a lot of trust building content out there, which is a testimonial from your client, results that you have delivered. I think those really sell, because nothing sells more than success. So if you are able to
True.
tell people around this, I think that can be helpful.
Yeah.
Renewals के around questions हैं, Aditi. What has been your experience around renewals? Because I think in tech we say that many times people just focus on acquisition without retention.
Yeah.
So how do you retain high ticket clients, and how do
Retention, yeah,
yes?
sorry. Retention becomes very, very important because your lifetime value on acquiring a client has to be more. Because I read this somewhere from one of my mentors that if you're focusing on just acquiring new clients, then you are actually spending $1,000 to $2,000 worth of time and money included to acquire one high ticket client. So if you want to actually make real profits, you need to understand how to retain a client. So there are three things that our company does to be able to make sure that we can retain a client. First thing is, as soon as they join us, as soon as they join us, within 2 to 3 weeks, we tell them and show them exactly how can they get their first quick wins. Maybe they make their first offer, or they get their first even low ticket client or first high ticket client, but we make sure that that happens within 1 or 2 weeks of joining us, so that the build, they trust us, they believe in the process, and they quickly make sure that whatever we are working with them actually works. Second thing we do is that we make sure that our client service, like the way we are delivering to the clients, is next level. We give them maximum support, we make sure that they are taken care of really well, we make sure that all of their questions are answered properly, they're given the help that's needed. So creating your product really well, that is extremely important. And third thing, towards the end of their my services with them, we make sure that they get more wins. They get at least 4 to 5 or 2 to 3 good wins towards the end of the service. So when all of this together works, then when I go on a call with them, hey, look, we work together, it's been 4 months, what are your wins, what exactly you learned in the last 4 months? And when all of this compounded together, and I tell them, okay, look, we have a continuation contract that we can do with you. This how it will go, it will work, this is the price, this is the charge. And they can, some people have also upgraded to 1 month of my service, 1 year of my services as well. because of adding these three things that are super important in the coaching program.
Right, right. I think we'll take just, two more questions and then we can end this. One is one very important question. How do we reach out to clients organically? Because sometimes people go and, try to spam Facebook groups or will, send out bulk emails. These are, outreach strategies, but how do you, build some content which is able to attract people instead of you reaching out? Because when you reach out, it doesn't give you enough bargaining power, because it is you who has reached out. You are showing them that probably, like, you are in need of a client, instead of a client requiring help from
Yeah.
an.
So content creation becomes a very important aspect of it when you have to grow organically. And even when content creation, the way I shared with you that how to add CTAs on your post, that will make people come to you rather than you running behind them, you coaching them, you wanting to work with them. So organic marketing is all about good quality content. And if you feel, oh, content creation is very hard, I should do paid ads, all that stuff, let me ask you a question. If you are having an offline shop, you will go there every single day and you will open the shop, sit and wait for customers, right? Similarly, this is your online shop, your online business. You have to show up for it every single day. You have to sit down and you have to make sure that you're showing up so that the customer can come to you. So everything is hard, building a business is hard, but if you really, otherwise you can go get a job. If you want to get into the business, you have to got to do the work. And yes, content creation is a very very important aspect of it when you want to get leads organically.
Right. And I think, last question, it is something that we have also seen a lot of people, that, people will come to you if they see your high ticket offering, they will inquire from you and then buy from someone else. So it's basically, just roaming in the market to see who offers the cheapest
Yeah.
price. How do you handle that?
uh, so for that, there is an entire sales process that you have to take your prospect through and make them realize that why working with you specifically is an important step for them. Because if you don't, so if you know Dan Locke and all these OGs, high ticket sales expert, I would recommend you to watch their videos. There is Dan Locke, there is Dan Henry, there is Jeremy Lee Minor, like they're all international. There is Russell Brunson, all these OGs who talk about high ticket sales. I would recommend you to watch their videos. But if this is happening with you, then you need to improve your positioning in the market, because I can say very well that I'm charging way more than what the average Indian market is charging, and we are still making money and we are still in business, right? And we're still making good profits. So it's not that people would, rather go to a cheaper person. People want to really see who can they connect with and who can they trust for that particular thing that they want. So pricing is never an issue. Pricing is never an issue, okay? Never ever may think that okay, just because you're charging a lot, that means you're not making sales. That never happens. You're not making sales because your positioning is not good, your offerings are not good, you are not a good salesperson. So you need to improve on this aspects and not think about what your pricing is.
All right, Aditi. I think we can just conclude this webinar. Thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule. And
Hope it was valuable.
absolutely. So, all those who really found value in this, all those who have learned new things through this webinar, I request all of you to go to social media, create some buzz, share your learnings. Do not forget to tag Aditi Jain and SuperProfile, and tell us how this webinar really helped you to learn a few things. We have been able to answer most of the questions,
Yeah.
but If you still have any questions, feel free to DM me. Feel free to DM Aditi. Feel free to DM SuperProfile so that we can take it ahead from there. But thank you everyone for being in this webinar. All of you have been really, really good participants, very
And
engaging.
thank you so much, everyone, for being a very great audience. I'll see you all then.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
So
having me, Aditya.
thank you, Aditi, for being with us. Really, really helpful. And everyone, thank you so much for your time. Have a great
Bye.
Saturday. See you next Saturday with one more guest expert teaching you a bit more about how to use SuperProfile and how to increase your business. Thank you. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you for being with us. Have a great, great Saturday. Thank you.